Hey guys, back again. So this one's about these two albums here. I'm a big Santana fan. First time I saw them live was 30 years ago in Toronto, Ontario. It was front row, Kingswood Music Theatre inside Canada's Wonderland. And great show. My buddy and I were front row. I think you got scalper seats for like $50 a pop. And Santana actually shook hands with us in the front row. And then my buddy, it's almost like he recognized he was a guitar player, shook hands with him later on in the show in the middle of a guitar solo, man. It was and this is before Supernatural, right? 5 years before. Great fucking show that night. No argument. It's burned into my brain. Anyway, so my friend Craig, who's been lending me these awesome both reissues and original pressings that I've been ripping to DSD64 there via the Tascam DA3000. So he lent me these two gems out of his collection, and they're both represses. And this one, I'm going to be honest, it's a little muddy, but then the original recording wasn't the greatest. When you buy the CD Japan version of the SACD, yeah, you get the original quad 4-channel mix unaltered off of the original production tapes that they did back then. But then I believe, and don't quote me on it, that the 2-channel layer is the early 2000s SACD reissue. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's it. Now, that's basically this in a nutshell. Now I don't have the unobtainium 45 RPM one-step that's like uber money right now, and they'll never redo it ever again. I didn't have a turntable back then I could really give a shit. And my friend, same guy, Craig, that lent me these two, also lent me the Billy Joel Greatest Hits and the Fragile 45 RPM one-step. And he doesn't have this on the one-step. It doesn't matter. Quite honestly, sonically, this surpasses this, but not by much. You know, there's a little more mid-range oomph in this. There's a little more details. But then there is in this, right? The quad mixes of these two, they're fun. The fidelity-wise, they're not the best, right? But they're fun to listen to, right? But the 2 channels are pretty damn good. Now, I've also got the 1999 Super Bitmap reissues of the first 3 Santana CDs. They're basically ripped to my hard drive and up in my closet there. Those sound phenomenal. I would basically put it up against these two as equal, maybe better at times. So that's that review in a nutshell. Not really much else to tell about it, but Samba Pati, I think that's probably one of my favorite tracks off of the Abraxas album. But one thing I did notice on the first Santana album, side 1, the levels are lower. And what I found with the Tascam, if I cranked the levels up on the Tascam, it would start introducing distortion. Don't ask me why. But via the remote control on the PS Audio, I just bumped the gain up about 10 dB, I guess, and set this guy, the levels back down to minus 18 dB, which is my reference for pretty much everything. Sometimes I got to drop it lower than that. I've got the 45 RPM Analog Productions Time Out Dave Brubeck quartet. Craig lent me that one too. That blows the SACD version away, and I have the SACD version of the Analog Productions. And again, same masters, 2 different formats, and the LP won out, you know, hands above. Anyways, that's my other quick video for tonight. There's a third one I'm going to rattle off before I go to bed. Cheers again, guys. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe. And bye for now.